Well, I think that's all we needed. That atomizer threw me off. I thought you needed it for something here, but obviously not. Yeah, I know. You need to get the dial to 100 to turn on the torch, and then you need to get it to 50 to equalize the pressure or something.
There is still gas in here. Looking at the state of this cat, it won't survive much longer if it stays here.
Ah, look at this little cat. How did it get up here? Yoink.
Let's go to the wasp's nest.
Guess I've got a cat now. Sherlock Holmes and the cat. Can I take it to the pet shop?
Let's go to the wasp's nest.
Oh no, it's that horrible.
Hey, look, it's Mr. Detective. It's...
Shh, I'm undercover.
Oh, you little twat.
Don't blow my cover.
Aye, aye, Captain. We won't let it slip.
Now, what are you doing in this area at such an hour? You're far from home, aren't you?
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About his cat, you know. Downstairs round is a nasty old lady Big Danny lives. She threatens to kill Pounce's cat, 'cause she's allergic. Or so she says. And it makes it cough and vomit just by seeing one.
Allergic.
Oh, that's it. She stoned Pounce and his cat yesterday, and the poor thing took off and hasn't been seen again. We've been looking for it, but nothing.
That is like the worst London accent I've ever heard. Like, holy balls, Batman. What the hell? Did they pay this kid to do that? I wish I could get paid to half-ass my job. My God. Is it wrong that I want to punch that kid in the throat? Probably is wrong. I probably shouldn't say that, but...
Does that cat there belong to Pounce?
Bert!
Bert.
That's my Bertie!
Be careful, he is injured. Let's take him to the pet shop. We might be able to take care of him.
Oh God, I just remembered who Big Danny is. Oh my days. Oh, she's a lovely woman.
Let's go to the pet shop, children.
Oh, let's go to the pet shop. I mean, I'm already at the pet shop. Aw. Is this some bastard was throwing shit at a cat? People like that. Spoon your fucking eyes at.
If you all go in at once, you'll scare the animals. Pounce, come with me. Everyone else, stay here.
Yeah, we're not going to murder him and put him in... Oh! His son put that snake away.
What can I do for you?
I have come to return your mask.
Ah, thank you. If you need something else, do not hesitate.
I wish he talked faster. His talk's too slow, it bores me.
May I present young Pounce and his cat,
Bert.
Poor Bert, he's been injured.
It's Big Danny who threw a cobblestone at him.
Big Danny? Danny the Jaw? The
Danny
terror of the Highlands?
Danny the Jaw.
That's her, mister.
Big Danny.
You know this lady?
Lady is not the appropriate word.
Lady.
Fury, more likely. Danny is a night worker. Before that, she performed in a circus where she fought against men for a penny a round.
Oh my God.
It was said that she never lost a fight.
Is there anything you can do for poor Bert?
I don't know. This cat seems to be in a sorry state. I have a book on cats over there. Can you find it while I look at its wound?
Yes.
Just happens to have a book on cats. Seems fine with me. Oh. Who throws stuff at cats? Man, people like that need to be murdered. Hung, drawn, and quartered exists for a reason. Frick. Yeah, when you see Danny. I didn't know that she was part of the circus. When you see her, you think, oh, how does it go from wrestling people in the ring to wrestling people in the bed? It's terror inducing. Where's this book? I'm getting nightmares. I'm getting flashbacks of Danny. Where's your book, old man? Oh, it's here. That's a book. Oh yeah, I guess it is. I thought there was boxes. This looks like a box to me. Freak. Oh, Valerian. Ugh, I hate Valerian. I suffer from insomnia, and Valerian tea is supposed to be good for it. It tastes like shit. If you want to taste what it feels like when someone's took a shit in your mouth, drink some Valerian tea. It does the opposite for me. That's kind of not what you give the cats, Valerian. It's an irresistible attraction for all passing cats. The effect of its consumption on felines resembles, in all ways, euphoric effects of alcohol in humans. We know that the simple fact of carrying an inch on one's person will be enough to cause even the most errant of cats to stay glued to your heels. Why would you want that? I guess we know what we're going to do to Big Danny.
Aha! This must be the cat book Abraham needs.
Going to douse him some Valerian.
What can I do for you?
There you go.
Here's the book on cats.
Thank you, my man. I will see what I can do for this cat.
Better fix that cat, mate.
Bye.
Goodbye, sir.
Guess we're going to go nick some... where would you get Valerian from?
We've come to give Pounce a hand.
Oh, God, stop talking to me, you little rat. We're going to see Big Danny. Maybe the clinic?
I have no reason to go that way.
He has no reason to go that way. Big Danny is... She is... here. I think. Super horse? Where's the guy with the pimp stick? He must have got... Oh, there he is! What's happening, chat? You know, if I dressed up like that and walked around the street, do you think people would give me money? I'm really tempted to buy a cane, just for the sake of it, and a top hat. I think I'd look quite cool in a top hat. I mean, I'll be having people throwing these stones at me, but it's definitely worth it. Look dapper. Oh, she's not here. Big Danny is normally standing here. Ah. That's weird. Oh, super fast horse that enters the Speed Force. Guess we'll just go and give this to Pluto.
There's no way of returning this fortune to that lout Bluto. I will give him the satchel, but with other contents.
Oh,
Something with the same weight.
I get you, Sherlock. That's what the rusted dishes are for.
Full of crockery, the satchel makes the same noise and weighs about the same as if it were filled with silverware.
That dumbass will have no idea.
Pass the sack to me. Did you look in?
I give you my word, but it won't belong to you until you tell me where 𝘨𝘨𝘏𝘮𝑗𝑏 is.
Fine. The poor idiot was taken by the peelers the other day. I don't know why some chap started to screech about it. He was the Whitechapel killer, but he ended up followed by an hysterical mob.
Oh.
In a flash, the bobbies had him rounded up and locked down.
Do you mean at the local police station?
Might not.
Might
not. Doc, talk to him. Tell him that about the kayak business. I'll forget our score if he rats on the yank. He'll know. Now, hand over the bag.
I say, that's all a little bit wishy-washy. I'm not sure it's worth the satchel.
Hey, don't shake it like that, moron. If you don't want to end up with a knife in the back, you'll get busy with the pipe. Got it?
Here, take it. That'll teach me for being a good Samaritan. Honestly, how rude. I'd best be off now. Better to not be around when he opens the satchel.
Run away, Ian. So the when we spoke to Isaac, no, was it? No, it would be Abe. No, it is Isaac. The leather guy. It mentioned somebody being chased through the streets, which was 𝘨𝘨𝘏𝘮𝑗𝑏. Poor 𝘨𝘨𝘏𝘮𝑗𝑏. Probably deserved it. I think we need to give the... What did you come have? The the silver to...
Can't just waltz into the police station to ask if they've got Squibby locked up. I'll have to come up with a ploy to find out if he's actually there. Then I'll need to get the policeman to leave for just a few minutes so I can talk to the prisoner.
Oh, God. Oh.
So, you little jackanapes, you want to ride on the big whirly?
That's Big Danny.
Day, perhaps, Mum.
My word. Look at that. What is that? Looks like someone's had sex with Jabba the Hutt and that is what pooped out of them. Good lord. I mean, these determine any holes of gold, but damn, son.
As a matter of fact, I would like to know if a chap I know called Squibby happens to be in this police station, and how many policemen are inside.
Information? Yes, but time is money for me, you know.
Here are a few guineas. So, Squibby.
I'll tell you everything that I know, my ducky. Nothing. Ha! I know nothing about whether Squibby is there, and I don't give a damn. The bobbies don't whisper sweet nothings to me, like the girls in the nice places. And now get lost before I get all worked up. Hey, if you have something to offer to a lady, I could tell you a little bit more, maybe.
Wow. You're a bastard.
Back.
You do that.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking get it now, lady.
Nice houses. That monster. Danny must have been referring to establishments like Miss Bella's that Watson told me about.
It's Sherlock gonna be right round this corner going all over the floor. Oh. Fuck. That's enough to fold somebody's penis inside themselves. Guess I'm going into Bella's estate. Afternoon. I like how they do a little bow.
Do you remember me?
Mr. Holmes, come in.
Mr. Holmes, come in.
Come to do in the area.
What do you think I've come to do in this area? I'm in a fucking whorehouse. Who do you think I've come to do? I mean, at least Lucy looks presentable. I find it weird that they're all dolled up. Like the amount of effort that goes into putting a corset on. Surely it's not worth the effort to like take it off. It's very weird. I guess she just rolls up a skirt, lets the men do their business, and rolls it back down again. That's disgusting, isn't it? Just don't. Just shut your mouth and click.
I've come to ask
Sorry.
if any of your colleagues, or perhaps even yourself, associate
Lord.
with any of the policemen from the local station.
Certain girls go with police officers, it's true.
Wow.
Bella would be able to tell you more than me.
Well, what the hell am I talking to you for then, Gil? Get out of my fucking way.
Very well. I'll be on my way.
I do weird. The ambient noises in this place is so weird. It's like it's they don't come from anywhere but behind your ears. Can I get a refill, please? I don't know what he wants a refill of. I'm confused, chap. That's a good. Oh, somebody make her gun disappear. Look at that. It's like left a big black ashen stain there. That's weird. Ah. Interesting. I never noticed that before. Afternoon.
You are a friend of Dr. Watson.
How did she know?
A fine man, you're Dr. Watson.
You're damn right he is.
Out of a damn business with one of my clients. We gave this boar a lesson to remember, and he's since gone to France, having snagged one of my best girls.
Oh.
But it's a break from all of her chatter. You're looking for information about the police, is that right? I can't help you there. The girls concerned are busy, and anyway, I don't have the time.
Basically, the girls concerned are busy. Basically means, I think we all know what that means. They're getting it on. You can't just knock on the door. They'll be like, I'll be out in 5 minutes. Be out in 2.
What is bothering you so much?
A client left me a case of bottles as payment.
What?
It happens all the time. I'm saddled with all this stuff. He told me that these perfumes were the latest thing, straight from Paris. Well, I'd barely smelled the first one when I nearly fainted. There might be some good ones in there, but I'd have to find out if it's really perfume, so that it won't burn the skin off my pretty girls.
Madam, I will undertake
That's
to tell you
weird.
exactly which of these products are perfumes if you agree to entrust them to me for a little while. In exchange, I would like to know more about 𝘨𝘏𝘮𝘮.
Yes, I know him. We've struck a deal, Mr. Holmes. I'll give you these bottles.
At least this lady's understandable. Yoink.
I will need a book to help me identify Miss Bella's perfume. I believe the bookshop on Glenworth Street, not far from Baker Street, has just reopened. Let's go and take a look.
Oh god, I remember. Is it this game of the? There's one of the Sherlock Holmes games where you go into a bookshop and you have to like organize all of the shelves. And I remember just getting super angry doing it because it just made no sense to my stupid poor brain. I guess I'm TPing. Glen Street. Barnes Bookshop. Oh god, it is this. Oh, Jesus Christ, on a bike. Oh, I might just pause here for a minute while I go and punch a sheep. Oh, it is this place. Oh, this is nightmare fuel for me. Yeah, he misplaced his dates, and you have to put them in order. And he gives you like a specific list of. Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to throw this guy out a window. You know what? Let's talk to him and I'll decide. I hate you, sir. You are a nightmare to me.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Are you the new bookseller in the neighborhood?
No.
Yes, my name is Barnes. You're one of my
Barnes and
customers.
Noble.
Welcome. What are you looking for?
That's weird. He walked into a bookshop and is like, hello, is this the bookshop? No. No, it's not. It's a brothel. Why would you ask the obvious question? It's so dumb.
I'm looking for work that can help me identify perfumes. A book that deals with vegetation and its possible uses in the domain, for example.
I would recommend the Encyclopedia Spartacus about vegetation. It consists of a
Spartacus.
reference on the matter. This book is the most complete that there is.
Fine, I will take it.
But it's just that, I have no idea where it is. Would you believe that my predecessor classified works by their acquisition date? Nowadays, we advocate a thematic classification. However, I am getting down to the task. You aren't looking for anything concerning the history of the scripts. I'm fascinated by the subject, and I already have numerous books on the topic.
It is no doubt very interesting, but...
Yeah, don't get sidetracked, bloke.
Spartacus, without further delay.
Fine, fine. I will try to find the acquisition date of this encyclopedia, Mr.
Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, fantastic. You are the man for the job. Perhaps you could try to find the missing dates.
I don't want
I'll
to.
give you some time.
No. No. Why would you give me this task?
There are some dates missing?
Yes. I forgot to mention that detail.
Oh, what's it?
The dates were written on cardstock attached to the columns, and there was one date per section. As one goes along, you will see there is no specific order, and certain are missing. I remade the labels, but I don't know where to put them. They're there on the counter.
Are there any other details to know?
The proprietor inscribed a date every 2 years since his arrival in 1864, up until now, that is 1888. He left a note regarding his method of shelving, but I didn't understand a word. I do believe, in fact, that he was a bit mad.
Aren't we all?
Well, I will see.
All the numbers placed on the same column must have different ending numbers. For example, 1886 and 1866 together would create an inconceivable disaster. The dates whose numbers added together will produce the same sum can be put on the same column if they indicate the same sense. What madness is this? The last person who owned this bookshop, he was just a massive twat. Why would you not date your books in date? Or in alphabetical order at least? I mean, how do people, like, how are books organized in most bookshops nowadays? I've not been in a bookshop for about 20 years. Don't have one around where I am. Plus, the internet exists. Oh, here we go. Madness. This guy, no wonder if this guy's head is bloody mad. It's 1886, so it can't be a number ending in the same. So it can't be a 6, 4, and an 8. I think that's what it means. To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention. I was screaming internally. Yeah, so all the numbers placed in the same column must have different ending numbers. Okay, let's have a look. We've got a 0, a 2, a 6, and an 8. It can't be a 6 and an 8. It can be a 0 or a 2. 0 or a 2. 70 or 82. What if I click that? Oh, this might not be as nightmare fueled as I remember it being. He says, and gonna be stuck in here. Should I just wing it? It can't be a 2, a 4, or a 0. Guess it can be an 8. And a 6.
There, Mr. Barnes, the labels are in there correctly.
That's how you wing it, people.
Facilitate your classification. Have you found my book?
Yes, what luck it was to meet you. It was acquired in 1882.
I will look for it. Thank you very much. I would suggest that you organize your books quickly. I am in the habit of visiting my local bookstore at least once a week.
You are right, Mr. Holmes.
Why would this old bookshop owner, like, list books on the date he acquired them? Like, if this was his own personal library, it would make sense, you know, because this is for his own collection. But he's not. This is the shop. Was he not expecting to die? Crazy old man. I don't believe I got that right. That is absolutely winged. But yeah. 28640, yeah. He said 82, didn't he? So, somewhere... If I just press space, it would tell me. There we go. Drink. Perfume is described in a musical metaphor as having 3 sets of notes, making the harmonious center chord. Center unfold over time with the immediate impression on the top note leading to a deeper middle note, and then the bass note gradually appearing at the final stage. That's how perfume is nowadays, isn't it? Set in 3 cents. The quality of the perfume is usually assessed in terms of 3 parameters. Fragrance is the most important issue, describing essentially the smell of the perfume. It is followed by the intensity of the smell, ranging from subtle scent to overwhelming odor. Also, the safety of use is important, because not all the elements of a perfume could be sound for a lady's tender skin. That's a lot to
This encyclopedia
remember.
of plants and spices is just what I need to analyze these so-called perfumes. Let's return to Baker Street.